Hello, Comrade. Welcome back to Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. My name, of course, is Over the Potato, the Chief Comrade, which, of course, is a little bit of an oxymoron there. But anyway, let's ignore that. Let's ignore that and get straight back into the game. So, thank you very much to everyone who has left a significant number of suggestions on how we can solve some of our current ruble problems. One of which is really to try and get this bit of track sorted out. Now, this is a little bit of a weird bit of track that we did try and fix. We did try and have this track working properly, but for whatever reason we were unable to do that at the time, and it's primarily because the way that the land works. Go to depot. Go to this depot. Sure. Yeah, go straight ahead. We're gonna confuse a couple of trucks, but it's gonna be worth it. You're gonna head back. That's actually okay with me. We've got signals there. That's fine. Well, we want to take this this opportunity to try and fix some of our problems, because I think that this track just isn't quite long enough. It's just not quite suitable for what we need. How is that? All right. Apparently, that's just not working. You're just not happy. No, I do not want to demolish the cargo trains. There we go. Don't want to demolish the cargo train station. That's absolutely not what I'm after. Alright, good. Now, let's have another little crack at doing this infrastructure. Also in this episode, I'm very, very keen. What do we got? Electric track here? I think we just got normal track, don't we? Yeah. I'm very, very keen. Very, very keen indeed. See, like, this train track is going to be the bane of my life. Right, will that work? Climb is too big uphill. See, now you just don't want to work, do you? You just don't want to work. You just don't want to work, do you? Yeah, so, here's a suggestion that I've been told. What I should apparently do is go into the construction tab, go into the energy related tab, and then go to the coal power plant. And if I use the coal power plant's footprint to flatten a large area, that supposedly sometimes works. Although only if there is nothing in the vicinity, which unfortunately doesn't look to be the case. Alright. Let's try and flatten everything here. I'm not convinced that we're going to be able to get a satisfactory resolution to this problem. But rest assured, I am trying. Should we try just going up a different way? Something like that, maybe? Oh, that does work. Alright, and that'll work. Alright, that's going to be fantastic if we can make that happen. Also, there was another suggestion. There was another really great suggestion. And it was, I should build a construction office. And if I build a construction office, then that means I will never have to pay the ludicrously expensive... I've already got a construction office. I should buy... I think it was... Hold on, I'm going to have a little quick look at the comment, which is a little bit of an embarrassment. What was it? Buy 2 Stalinek bulldozers, and apparently with this terraforming is pretty much free. Excavator, no. Bulldozer. There we go. So with 2 of those, does that mean that I'm now free? Do I need to assign anything? I don't think I need to assign anything, but I guess we'll see. So, terraforming? That still looks like it's costing me money. Maybe I'll just unpause. Auto-assign. Assign new construction. Sure. Alright. Will that do any better? Still looks like it costs me money. No worries, no worries. It was a little bit of an experiment. Okay, so, let's see if we can try and curve these tracks up here. Oh man, if we could get that working, that would be so perfect. Oh my goodness. This works like a dream. Okay, that's actually perfect. Crossing not allowed. Crossing will be allowed at some point. There we go. That's looking good. We've got the corners there. We just need to get signals up and running here. Signals need to be can't place that there. I think that we want to have... Which direction is it? That direction. And then we have that in that direction there. We'll delete some of this stuff as we go, but for now, I think that should be fine. Why are you here? Yeah, you shouldn't be there. And then I think that will allow access for everyone. Right. Copy schedule to another vehicle. That's kind of nice. I think that's kind of new, actually. Can we maybe build a temporary bit of track? That works. That really works, in fact. Why are you not going to work? Go to depot. Go to depot there. Head to the depot, and then we'll get you to launch, shall we? Look at that. Look at that angle. That is a horrific angle. Alright. Clearly, this is not working. Yeah. Let's get that in there. Beautiful. So why are you not working? Why are you not working? You should definitely be working. I think it's because there's already a bit of train on this track. There we go. Now that should work, right? Nope, apparently not. You just do not want to work whatsoever. That's fine. New stop here. And then the other stop at this end. That's the exact opposite of what we want to do, but whatever. Load 100% of anything. Unload 100% of anything. There we go. Why are you not working? Do we need to remove the signals? Seems to have made a difference. Nope, tell a lie, it seems not to have made a difference. You're still very confused about where you're supposed to go. No, you're on the way. No, now you're not on the way. Alright, let's try again with some signals. Third time's a charm, right? Right, so with that, that should allow us access, right? The only place that it can go is straight ahead. Beautiful. Now this should work. If it doesn't work, then we might have a little bit of an issue. Is this a long enough lead up? I'm not sure if it will be. Right, you're going to the depot, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Here's what I think we're going to have to do. And I should have done this, but it's okay. We've got an opportunity to fix our problems now. Let's get rid of this. Please do not cause me any issues. There we go. We can actually afford to get rid of all of this track up there, which is grand. Very, very happy about that. Finally, we can get our tracks in order. Great. Great, great. Okay, that works fine. Let's put an interchange up here so we can actually take advantage of the fact that these trains are quite long. Okay, so you need to be a double action one. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold up. We got a problem here. So that'll be double there. That'll be double there. Remove you, remove you. And then this needs to be direction in a single direction. That needs to be in a single direction. Perfect. Okay, so that's exactly what we want. We want trains to be able to come down this track and back up this track, but we only want this train to be able to come up this track, and then we want it to go in this direction. Alright, so that's looking very, very good, if you ask me. That means this train is going to come right over here. We're almost filled up with panels and whatnot on this train. We've got a bunch of rubles, bunch of boards. That's looking very, very fine, if I do say so myself. Let's reconstruct this bridge. Railways, nope. Roads, yep. What bridge do we want? Prefab bridge? Steel bridge? Sure. Build a Steel bridge. No, not that one. Angle of construction too sharp? Sure. Is that it? That all that we really required to do? Alright. This is apparently going to be a lot more of an issue than I thought it was going to be. Which I feel is probably, at this point, the tagline to my YouTube channel. And my life, actually. Now that I think about it. Right, that did not work well. That can be the secondary tagline, you know? Any company worth its salt always has a secondary tagline. What about that? Hey, that works perfectly. And that also works perfectly. Great. Alright, this is looking fantastic. Now, all of our connecting trucks should work. It should all be great. All of theirs. Excuse me? Excuse me? That's a little bit of a steep incline. Sorry, how do you plan to get up this road here? Oh yeah, just like that. What is this? What is this? Did you see that? I feel like that's kind of not okay. But I feel like at this point I've got to leave it, right? Who would change that? It's just so perfect. Yeah, do we want to remove this track? I suppose I could remove this track. Let's just take it back a little bit. There we go. No. That's fine. That's going to be easily fixable, right? Nope. Oh boy, please do not joke around with this video game. Oh, that was close. That was close there. That was real close. But that's fine. We fixed it. We fixed it. We've now got logs up and running. Our power is doing fantastically. That was one of the things that I was going to have a little look at, actually. If we go over to our power exporting, importing place over here, if we go into export sell mode, and if we sell a whole bunch of megawatts, will that give us any money? It certainly does not look like it. Looks like we're still importing a bunch of money. We're importing a bunch of money, we're exporting a bunch of resources. Current production percentage, just above 50%. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that the majority of our cash flow is because of the gravel imports, which I do actually have a plan to solve. But one of the things that I was hoping that I would be able to do is sell some energy. But apparently that's not really happening. Export of resources, yeah, we are exporting power, but it's not very much. It's certainly not very much in comparison to the speed at which we're importing resources, which is faster. Now, one of the ways that we could go about fixing this is we could get another power plant and export yet more power. What is the capacity that we can run through high voltage power wires? High voltage wires we can run 13 megawatts through. I mean, I don't even know the output volume of power. I presume that quantity's got to be in megawatts? Well, that's definitely something that we need to worry about. However, I think that we've got the start of a good train network. We've also got the start of a good bus network. But as I sort of touched on just towards the end of the last episode, we've got this area in town, right? We've got this area in town where I think that we could genuinely put a train station in here, and I mean it in terms of a railway station. And I think that it would be a real opportunity, to be honest with you. I think it would be a real darn good opportunity. You know what? Let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. I think that's what I want to do, right? Yeah, so we'll get that station locked and loaded in there. We'll get it connected up to the road. Connect up there. Going through the power lines, of course. Those power lines are going to present me with a bit of a problem. I know I've just redone them already, but I'm going to redo them yet again. Delete these, delete those. Sure. I've got a route that I want to follow with these power lines. It's going to be in everyone's back gardens, which I appreciate is not going to be... It's not going to be everyone's favorite, you know, outcome. But it is what it is, right? Right. I think with that we should be fine. It'll give us plenty opportunity to get a railway out of there. Building in the way. Really? There we go. That's fine. And suddenly we've got power again. Beautiful. And that will actually, hopefully... I should pause because we're going on a pretty darn big building spree here. It's going to be an important build. Oh, I would really like that. Really like that road to go right over there. Let's delete that path. Oh, I saw green. I don't know if it was the green that we needed, but it was close. Okay, that's a shame. This is the wrong type of road. I'll do building, sure. Footpath. There we go. Sure. Just on the off chance that it makes it slightly easier. No. You're not happy with that? Whatever. There we go. Alright. We've done our bit. Okay, so with that, we should be able to get a train station. Now, we got a train station. Where do we want the train station to go? Well, I'm thinking that right up into this area would be fantastic, because at this point we can have a bus station, and that bus station can bus people all over the industrial area, which is going to be kind of key. There was also a very, very good suggestion, which I think is fantastic. Also, I really do want to figure out why these guys don't work. Is it something like that? Assigned construction? No, nothing assigned. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this isn't working. I feel like it should, you know? Yeah. Oh well. We got a construction office. Alright, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so we want to get a train station somewhere round about here. Like a central train station. And then from that we can bus people around. It should really cut down on our transportation time. I'm thinking that if we can try and get it like right in here. Sort of like nestled right in there. It's a little bit ambitious given the size of the area that we have to work with. I think that's fine, to be honest. Right, now we're going to create a massive bridge monstrosity to try and get us over all of this cabling. Is that a wise thing to do? To be honest, I think it honestly isn't. No. The cabling is going to be the real problem in this area. Yeah, I mean, let's try and get... Oh, whoops. Let's try and get everyone out of this this vicinity. And then we'll bulldoze this area and we'll have a crack. Have a crack at driving a railway right through here. Right. Something like that. It's pretty good. I'm gonna worry about trucks in a little bit. Also gonna worry about getting a second line up and running in a little bit. Basically just need to connect it up with that right there. But, alas, might take a little bit of maneuvering to get it to go exactly where we want to. Ideally, I'd be able to run a second track right next to it. But if we can't, that's not a problem. Alright, that's looking pretty darn good. What about a second track? Second track so far is looking pretty darn good to me. This is where we might have our first problem. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. This is our first problem. Let's delete that, delete that. And let's continue. Let's pretend like we just didn't delete some important infrastructure. Great. Once again, let's pretend like we're not deleting important infrastructure. And then let's progress on with the building. And link that right up there. Alright, perfect. This is going to be good. This is going to be really, really good. Very, very important that we get this up and running. So, let's do some wire across here. There we go. And you can connect up there. Perfect. And then... oh, yeah. Literally that simple. Literally that simple. Now, of course, we haven't fixed our road issues, but that's fine. We can do that quite easily. I want to make sure that we get a good old bridge. Steel bridge, sure. Now, bridges are also going to be a problem in this area because we've got a significant amount of power cabling. Yeah. Fairly certain that that's not going to work. And I don't think that we're going to be able to make a tunnel work either, since tunnels don't like to happen in this game unless there is an actual slope that you're going through. What about we try and get a massive bridge over all of this? No. I mean, what about just a regular road through all of this? Can we even get a regular road to cross a train line? I don't even know if there is a capability to cross railway lines in this video game. Overlaps with existing construction? Yeah, I know. Right. Again, let's ignore the fact that we're just deleting some really important infrastructure there. And then let's just get a bridge. Why don't you like this? Crossing not allowed. Take it back a little bit. Alright. Any luck with that? Due to infrastructure below? Really? I feel like kind of a bit of a question mark for me about why this isn't allowed to happen. Since that's allowed to happen. Alright, let's do that then. Sure. Right, build that. Alright, maybe don't build that. Maybe I'll try and get another connection up here. No, that's not going to work. Is it because of this? You don't like that there. Alright. It's clearly not happy with the bridge as it is. Fine, let's get that bridge built. Now let's try it, right? Angle of connection is too sharp. You really don't like this, do you? No, you're not happy with that. Alright, well at least we're going to end up with a pretty darn ass cool bit of architecture, right? Oh no, did not mean to do that. Alright, try again. Right, let's see if we can run it parallel to the road. Yeah, so do that there. No. You'll connect to there. Angle of connection is too sharp. Fine, connect that up there. Right, delete that bit of road. What? How on earth are you not coping? Angle of connection is too sharp. Fine. Right, great. That's gotta work. That's gotta work. It works! Happy days. Happy, happy days. Alright. Let's just pretend that we didn't get rid of a whole bunch of really important cabling. Right. Up here. I should probably build the roads back in first. Right, sure. Is this even gonna work? There we go. Okay, so that still doesn't solve... In fact, no, that does actually solve all of our problems. It's, well... I went into that thinking that maybe this would be a really cool bit of architecture. But I have left a broken man. I'm now no longer sure that it is going to be a pretty darn cool bit of architecture. Yeah. In fact, I'm almost certain that it's not a pretty cool bit of architecture. I think it might be a little bit terrible, actually. Alright, but it works, I guess. We've now got a massive, massive bridge. The Bridge of Dreams. Look at that. Look at that. The literal Bridge of Dreams. It does actually look pretty darn good. Apart from the fact that there's a pillar right in the middle of the road. And it supports a train station, which is pretty darn cool. I think that we probably want to try and get ourselves another train station at some point. We want to maybe get a train station which can help support our... Uh-oh. Are we fine for trains at the moment? Yeah, we're doing fine for trains. Okay, goodness, I didn't see any trains loading, and I thought, oh no. I was a little bit worried. Where's the other train? We got 3 trains. Is one still stuck in the depot? Oh no. It's a disaster scenario. It's a disaster scenario. Things couldn't have gotten any worse. Alright. Yeah, you... Alright, okay, clearly this is a bit of track that we need to fix. In fact, actually, is it? I don't really know if it is. I think that we can probably just leave it there. Just like that. Yeah, we just needed to add an extra little signal in. I mean, it's not perfect, but I remember how much of a pain it was to get it even looking like that. Anyway, yeah, where's our other train? Is it stuck in the depot at the moment? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. That's irritating. But it is what it is. Why do we not have any coal? Why do we not have any coal? There's no workers. It's presumably because we haven't been able to bus any of them in. But that's not a problem. That's not a problem. That's not a problem whatsoever. Alright, okay. Let's see if we can make this happen. I'm gonna redo this slightly. I want to try and get this road to run right into here. Right. Get rid of this for me, and that for me. Run the bus line. The road, actually, is the name that I was looking for. And then let's get some regular old medium voltage wire. That there. That there, will that work? Building in the way. There we go. It's good enough. That looks fine to me. That's a whole bunch of workers waiting over there, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely not a problem at all. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to adjust the... I'm going to adjust the demands here. At least 2 stations required. Yeah, fine. Add that there. We will not We can load and unload, actually, sure. And that's what we'll do. Yeah, pretty happy about that, actually. And I will copy that to your schedule. And all of the other buses that now have to do this. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. So drop everyone off at the train platform. That's perfect. And then let's actually set up a train depot and get ourselves some proper train infrastructure here. There we go. Another train depot. I'm not super happy with it about putting down a whole bunch more money for some trains, but whatever. And then we'll put you on this line. And then what we'll do is we'll have a little crossover section here. There we go. Nope. Yep. And then we'll have a mirror image of what we've got over at the other side. That there. Perfect. And that in itself should be... which way is it? There we go. So this is going to be the return leg. The one on the right is going to be the return leg. And the one on the left is going to be the leg that goes out there. You know, I say leg. You know what I mean. This game does not like clicking in the location that I want to click in. Does that even make sense? Truthfully, I don't know if anything that I say makes sense anymore. Sure. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm after. You got it, game. You got it. Right. Let's make this happen. Let's get a passenger service up and running. I know it's going to take a little bit of effort to configure a bunch of buses, but it is what it is. It's fine. 80 kilometers per hour for passengers. Truthfully, I want a passenger train. That's got a... Is that a motor? That is. Oh, that's a set of trains. Oh, I didn't realize that was a set of trains. It's 85 passengers. We might need to get some more passengers. It's 45 kilometers, though. Yeah, sell that. Yeah, sell that. Hold on. Give me a diesel locomotive. All right. First, let's build this out with a diesel locomotive. Let's start off. Let's get you, and then we'll do passenger wagon. 98 passengers. 98 passengers. 98 passengers. What's your tonnage? Do we have a maximum tonnage for this thing? Engine power, a whole bunch of kilowatts. That doesn't really mean much to me. However, go back to passenger wagons. There we go. All right. That's an expensive train. That's an expensive investment that we've just made, but it's fine. Get out and in. Get out and in. Start. Let's give it a little look. It's going to be a very, very big, powerful train. I hope that it'll be able to take advantage of all of that speed. It's not going to be driving for a very long time, but it should be okay. Whole bunch of workers, whole bunch of passengers. This is good. Right, let's get everyone loaded up. And then let's move out. Ideally, we could end up with 2 trains at once. Where did everyone go? The passengers all disappeared. And they disappeared from the... Where did they go? They're not in the track. They're not... What? Where are they? Alright, but now they're all going down. This is looking good, though. This is looking really, really good. That's looking real, real nice. Obviously, we still need to get the bus network configured from up here, but that shouldn't be too difficult to do. Also, what we'll want to do is we want to get a road, gravel road, and we'll want to connect this gravel road up somewhere. Don't actually know where we want to connect it up. In fact, there is nowhere for these guys to go. Oh, again with the silly daft wires. You're not liking that, are you? Okay, let me see. Let me see what we can do here. I'd like to get this to connect up to there. But that doesn't look like that's going to work. Let me try getting rid of this. And that. Once again, I see a strong argument for getting rid of these wires. Can we not just build them underground? Right. How about that? Too big a descent downhill? Really? I mean, I feel like this is a bit of a no-brainer almost. Too big a climb uphill. Look, that's a fair climb, but it's not beyond the realm of man to figure out how to make that dream a reality. Same with this climb up here. Really? You're gonna screw me on the fact that there's a truck over here. Alright. I know that there's a lot of chaos at the moment, everyone. I appreciate that. It's a bit of a nightmare. Let's get this evened out here. Let's get this evened out. Let's get this depressed a little bit. Too big a climb uphill. Fine. How is that gonna work? How does that work? Alright, and then maybe no. No. No, that does work. Oh, no, works there. Goodness gracious me. Oh, this is a problem. This is straight up a problem that I did not take into account. I've not given the trains enough latitude to do a little turnaround. Crossing's not allowed on the corner. That's allowed right there. This is an ambitious task to undertake to do a crossover. Undertake to do a crossover on a curve. I hope everyone appreciates just quite how ambitious that I'm being. Remove that there. Remove that there. Right. Fast forward. Right. So, you take from the bus platform 2. Instead of taking from the bus platform 2, I'm going to take from here. There we go. And then delete the bus platform 2. Perfect. Same with you. You take from the bus platform. I'm going to delete that. Well, I can't delete that actually. I need to do that there. And then delete that there. Okay. And you take from bus platform 2 to the prefab panel factory. Not anymore. There we go. Beautiful. Oh yes, there was this small issue with cables. What did I decide to do about that? Oh yeah, I just didn't fix it. So this area is entirely unpowered. Or this area is entirely unpowered. Yeah, my bad, honestly, guys. That's honestly on me. Let's do that there. In fact, it just fixes it just like that. It's super simple. Bus platform. Seldony bus platform to Seldony bus platform 2. Where's Seldony bus platform 2? Seldony bus platform small. Seldony bus platform is here. Yeah. So we want to get to... want to get a train there. And then get rid of that there. Alright. That's fine. And you're going to take from Seldony bus platform, which we're going to delete. And we're going to instead replace that there. And... Seldony bus platform. Alright. Okay. This is going to take a little bit of effort to get this all working. Seldony bus platform 2. That's Seldony bus platform small. Seldony bus platform 2. Instead, going to get you set up to go there. And instead, we're going to remove you. Fine. Whoa. So we got workers waiting here. Number of passengers waiting. Got a couple of passengers waiting, but nobody too much. And what we do need to do, actually, is replace the footpath that was between there and there. Yeah. That's actually quite important. Yeah, that's really important. We don't have any workers waiting here, though. Maybe we just try and delete this bus platform. I'm thinking that that might be the optimal way of going about doing this. There's a bunch of workers that are now waiting. That's great. How many workers do we have on this train? Hey, that's great. 105 workers. Okay, this is actually working. We do need to fix things around a little bit. Seldony bus platform 2 to platform small. Actually, I'm just going to tell you to go to the depot, to be honest. Anyone that I don't want to do anything, I'm just going to tell to go to the depot. You're going to the train station. Fine. Bus platform to the train station is great. You get you to go to the depot. Great. Seldony bus platform 2 to the train. Yeah, fine. We should be able to reduce massively the number of buses that we have in circulation. Okay. Looking good. Yep. Perfect. So you guys should all be... Yeah, you guys are all between the train station and the bus platform. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. So Seldony bus platform and Seldony bus platform small. I'm going to ditch that and instead put you in as the train station. Bus platform small is going to get removed because we've already got a bus that goes from the train station to Seldony small bus platform, if that makes... We've already got a bus which goes from here to here, which is great. You go from the bus platform to bus platform small 3. Now you're going to go from here to here. Beautiful. You go from Seldony bus platform to Crisbala platform small 2, which I think is over here. Yeah. Let's change that around. So you go from here to there, which means that we remove that one. Alright, okay, this is one of the most obnoxious, annoying parts of this. But that's it, I think. We should, for the most part, have sorted everything out. Yeah. Alright, great. Seldony train platform small. Yeah, okay, that's fine, because it's the other train platform. Alright, what do we got? Looking good. Looking real good. Looking real good. And in actuality, what we could do is we could get some better walkways up in this area. Can we get a walkway under here? That is a possibility. I like the idea of that. Can we get a walkway under here? That is a thing that we can do. Alright. I mean, I love walkways. They're so good. They're the best part of this game. That's absolutely true, hands down. You're going from Seldony train platform small to bus platform. Over there, fine. You've got nobody on board, which is completely understandable. couple of passengers waiting over here. You're going from fine to fine. Krizbozia bus platform 2. What the heck is this? What is that? Is that road? Interesting. And why do we not have buildings without a power supply? I thought that we had a power supply up here. Looks like we do. Buildings with a power supply? Oh, is it because we don't have power over here? Ah, okay. That's a little bit of a problem. So we're not actually making enough coal to sustain ourselves. Right. Well, that's a bit of a problem, but in actuality it provides us with a little bit of a solution which we can automatically act upon. We can export to here, which I think we should probably do, and then always import. So we can have a different export slot to a different import slot. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Should probably just break this wire right here somewhere. There we go. Delete you. Perfect. High voltage switch. We want something that looks like that. Right. I know it's not a guaranteed way to make money, but is there ever really a guaranteed way to make money in this world? I don't think that there is. Right. Okay. Very, very expensive endeavor to make this happen. I hope that it's worth it. There we go. And connect you up there. Beautiful. So, hopefully that will allow us to export. Export power. Export 10%. Sure. But does that increase our incoming energy bills? Suspect it might. But we're losing money fairly rapidly. It's probably because we're just importing money, importing electricity, and then immediately just selling it. Decrease that, right? Don't import any. We got any power? Got any coal? We got a little bit of coal. Right. The country is in meltdown. The operations are severely hampered by the fact that apparently we just do not have any people making coal. Prefab panels factory. We got a lot of workers coming in here, but none of them are going to the locations that we want them to go to. Alright, you've got 6 tons of coal, which is actually okay. Where are you gonna go? Okay, go there. Go here. Go there. That building is too distant. Maybe we could make that within walking distance as well. Alright, sure. Building is still without a power supply. That's a bit of a bummer. I think that we're just going to get ourselves into a little bit of a feedback loop if we bump that up. We'll immediately start producing power and then immediately start selling it. Right. Missing coal ore. Wow, lots and lots of workers are going to this coal mine. Which is very good, but also not exactly ideal. But I suppose if we've got extra workers, we might as well send them to the coal mine. That's fine. Alright, good. So the coal power is fine. All regular power is fine. That's all good. Did we want to connect up the panel factory? I kind of wanted to connect up the panel factory via walkway, via footpath. We get that to come out here. Sure. There we go. That's looking pretty darn good. We've already got the cement plant, panel factory. Yeah, great. Power plant is a little bit far away, I think. So, that means that anyone coming to the bus platform, the small bus platform, actually doesn't need to anymore. The cement plant, everyone can access all the buildings of work, that really matter anyway. They can access them all via walking now. Alright. Let's get you to go back to the base. There's literally no reason for this bus right now. Let's get that back over there. Fine. So we've pretty much just cut down on a whole bunch of bus-related stuff we just don't need. Demolish you. Demolish you. Demolish you. Fine. Also demolish you. It's just going to help identify any extra buses, if there are any, that we need to take out of circulation. You go from the train station. You go from the train station to the bus platform, the small bus platform. That's fine. You go from bus platform to the train station as well. 214 workers. We want to make sure that some workers visit the coal mines as well. It's too distant. Oh, I guess we're still using this bus that travels between there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright. This is good. Are we running the power plant then? We're still missing coal. Why have you got 6 tons of coal? Why is this not working? We don't have coal over here. The source is not sending. Are we not connected up to the power network over here? There is a little bit of a cable that's not doing much out here. I think that might have something to do with the fact that we don't have power up and running quite yet. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a yes. That might be my bad. The entire reason why we might have no power might be because I've just forgotten to reconnect a power cable. That might be on me. Although, it also might not be on me. Does that look any better? That looks a little better. We got wattage now. We got voltage anyway. Got voltage over here now as well. Which looks fine to me. 12 tons of coal. Lots and lots of coal being transported over this way. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. All we need to do is make sure that we get some workers. You got a bus full of workers, 31 workers. You're going to Crisbola. Chris. I switched the Z or the Z and the B. Crisbosia. Cribosia. Alright, the prefab panel factory, you can actually now go back to the depot. We don't need you anymore. Right. Yeah, I think that this is fine. I think this is fine. And power factory and the panel factory. Great. I'm going to reduce the percentage that go to the panel factory. Put that down to like 20% because we've already got a way for people to get to the panel factory, so that's fine. We should now be making power, which is great. Are we selling any of that power? That's a great question. I don't actually know. We should go and have a look over here. Import 0. And then over here, we should export 100%. Will that make any difference to our bottom line? It sure as heck don't look like it. It sure as heck does not look like it. Not yet, anyway. We are exporting resources, but we're importing way more. Alright, so I think that in the next episode, we need to try and get ourselves fully back up and running with regards to using our own quarried stone. Because at present, we're just not making anywhere near enough quarried stone. And it's not good. It's not a good look. It's not a good look whatsoever. We also need more workers than we currently have. We're not doing particularly hot for workers at present. We've got a lot of workers waiting here. To be honest, we could just delete this bus station. I also want to connect up that to there. There we go. Will that make any difference? There we go. Sure. Yeah, lots and lots of workers onto this train, which is lovely. Is it enough, though? That's 220 workers. Is that the maximum that we can fit on this train? Capacity, no. Capacity 392. Alright. Number of workers waiting, but that's okay. We're shipping them in as many as we possibly can. This is actually not looking too bad. This is starting to look like an actual transport network, which I think is very, very good. Part of the other problem is that we only have one train at the moment. So let's rectify that by spending a lot more money on another silly train. 60 passengers. I don't... What's the point? Why would we not just build our own bespoke... train? It seems absolutely much more worth it. There we go. Can I not make this happen? Start. Fine. I'll just do it manually then. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we've got 2 trains per day. I'm not sure that it's going to make a radical difference, but I think it will at least help things out a little bit. You're going to come to a stop over there. You've got 119 workers waiting. That's fine. We're doing okay for coal. We're not doing okay for coal. But we will be doing okay for coal in just a little bit. You take directly to the prefab panel factory. Yeah, I'm going to change that. I'm going to take you over there. I think that these changes will make a little bit of difference. Not entirely sure how much difference they're going to make. But I feel like it should be a little bit. I feel like it should be at least a little bit. Speaking of, any chance that we could get a footpath connected up here somewhere? No. No. No, not at all. Not at all. Alright. Well, you know what? We tried, right? We tried. You've got 9.4 tons of coal already on you. And you've not got any voltage. Alright, so what's clear is that I do need to continue to import power because we are just not being able to... We're just not able to sell power at anywhere near a substantial enough rate to be happy. Right, let's get rid of that power cable right there. There's no reason to export it if we can't sell it. So we'll just import it until we can start making it, and then we can start selling it when we're a little bit more consistent. But I think we need to grow our town. We need to find a way to get quarried stone in, because I'm determined to try and cut down my quarried stone. But that's going to be a mission for the next episode. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbit Potato. This has been Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. I'll see you next time. Bye.